Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Longboard Blues 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Longboard Blues 1975.
This is Afterburner 2 on the PC Engine, released by NEC Avenue. You know, the people who are 50% responsible for the PC Engine in the first place. Yeah, 1987 by NEC Avenue. Obviously, port of the Sega arcade machine of the same name, released in 1987. However, this is Afterburner 2. It says 1, but check it out. Planes come along and blow their shit up and stuff. That's cool. But obviously Afterburner 2, which was like, what, remix music and a couple more levels, was released in 88, I want to say. And the original Afterburner was 1987. I don't know. So this port was 1987. No, 1987 is again 1990 NEC Avenue. So does that compare... how does that compare to the Genesis version? This is my favourite version of Afterburner. I have not played this in years, so I wanted to revisit it because most recently on the A500 Mini for a video I played the Activision UK port of Afterburner 1, and it's pants. A few months before that, because we're talking 2021, I did a comparison of the Mega Drive version, Afterburner 2, against the Amiga version that was released in North America by Sega, because apparently I hear they weren't too happy with the UK version. I don't blame them. It's shite. Anyway, it was a Super Scaler released by Sega, and it came with a full sit-down articulated cabinet, or hydraulic cabinet I should say, or stand-up cabinet. I was very lucky that I went to an arcade where they had the hydraulic cabinet, and I think it was 50p a pop back then, and I absolutely loved it. It's just a non-rail shooter. It's like Space Harrier. Loads of home ports. I've played most of them. And it wasn't until the 32X or the Sega Saturn or MAME that we never really got to really appreciate a good version at home. But I like these ports that are ice skating uphill because, you know, this is what it was back in the day. This is what it was. While it was a massive leap over the 8-bit versions, maybe I'll revisit the Master System version, let me know. It was still a drop in the ocean compared to the arcade, and that would be the floor effects and how smooth the sprite scaled, because these consoles had no hardware for sprite scaling. To be fair, the 32X doesn't have hardware for sprite scaling, it just does it with sheer horsepower in software. Now, quite similar to the Mega Drive version, but there's a couple of bits, hopefully I can get to them. Well, I can get to one, it's the start, where you'll see why I have a soft spot for this over the Mega Drive version. So, let's press fire. Right, game start service mode, yeah, check it out. Control, reverse, otherwise known as normal for a game like this, and then hard. This has better balls effects than the Mega Drive version because of the 3D room. That's right, we have a room, and guess what it's full of? That's right. So, you can do stuff. Zoom. Zoom. It achieves nothing whatsoever, it's just a nice touch, and the Mega Drive does not have it. Change colours. Again, is it doing anything? I don't know. Start and select. I can't remember how you get out. Like that. Anyway, so obviously top right hand corner is our radar, which is essentially absolutely useless, and obviously in the arcade it was designed just to literally suck money out of your pockets. It was kind of like Gordon Brown in that way. Right, so fire, game start. Bottom left hand corner, lives above that, speed, don't know how we do that. Stage 1 in the middle. See a little bit of very crude but kind of fake sprite scaling as we take off. If I hold down start, I speed up to 2. Then hold down B, Vulcans. So get a lock on. I would say it's easier to do a barrel roll on this than it is. It says that and I just got blown up than the Mega Drive version. But I mean, they're very, very, very similar. Oh, hello. Do like the change of colours there. Right, now, if I hold down start, I speed up. If I hold down start again, I slow down. don't know why I can't speed up to 3. Should be looking at the screen and not at my speedo. Is that what it's called? Right, there we go. So, Shizen, get a lock on. It says, you know, lock on. Bang out some missiles. It says fire. Wow, this is harder than the Mega Drive version. Look at all those little... Now, obviously, this is where it takes the biggest hit, is the stuff on the floor. I don't know if speed, varying my speed, will make any difference to how I get by the enemies. Again, look at the plane. The plane probably looks better on the Mega Drive, but it doesn't do that sneaky little bit of fake sprite scaling. I don't know why, just little things like that. And the hatch make me appreciate this. Is there any more? I don't know. I've only got fucking 3 lives left. I'm no Tom Cruise. Yay! But not because I'm no Tom Cruise, but because I missed those missiles then. Whoop! I'm going to be sick. So I already have a soft spot for the Master System version because it came with my second-hand Master System that my parents gave me half of, and I got the other half of with my own money. And by that I don't mean I cut it in half. I saved up half of its price, and they gave me the rest of it for Christmas. You know what I mean. And if you compare it to the NES port, which when I was in North America, when I was in fucking Boston as a kid, and we walked into a rental store, and I saw Afterburner on the NES, it was literally a crossing the streams moment. My entire life changed and just went, what? There are Sega games on the NES? And then I saw that Shinobi was too. And another one that I cannot remember its name. I'm dying a lot, because talking and playing are not my bag, baby. But more so in this. You've got to barrel roll like a barrel rolling mad bastard. But, oh look, we're in Holland. Or you just get shot. I would definitely say this is harder than the Mega Drive and or Sega Genesis version. And are there going to be continues? No, you give me one. Poor. Obviously they want to maximise the length of the game, but if there's 22 levels and stuff like that, and I paid 30 quid for this, which I wouldn't have because we never got this system in the UK, I demand the right to be able to pump in as many bloody continues as I can. Virtual coins, if you will. There's obviously a trick I'm missing with the accelerator. If anyone knows, please let me know. I would say that your guns are more effective on this version. Yoink, got an itchy nose. Face always itches in these types of games. It's the law. Well, my body seems to think it is. It feels a little more cramped than other versions. Not as cramped as that shite Activision Amiga version. That's like playing in a fucking shoebox. And obviously, I think the planes are quite smooth in this one, how they kick in and out. And there goes my nose again. Is he saying fire because they're firing? Hang on, let's get a lock on. 3 lives? Are you fucking shitting me? No, that's just because they're doing shit. Bollocks. I do like that. I mean, like I said, if you played this in the arcade, you knew that we weren't simpletons, even though I was fucking 11. But you knew you weren't getting a proper home port of this. But everything above the ground, everything that's not south, if you will, would have been more than happy with. Oh, especially my lunch coming back up there. The music is sweet. I'm not sure how he pumps missiles down a petrol hose, but, you know, aviation fuel hose, if you will. Right, speed up. Slow down. How do I fucking go uber fast? If in doubt, uber fast it out. I could be a pilot with top tips like that. If you had this back in the day because you had a PC Engine and or a TurboGrafx 16 was it out in North America, what did you think of it? Were you happy with it? Did you know that you weren't going to get something that was accurate to the arcade? How do you think it compared to the Mega Drive? And if you were really unlucky, you had it on the NES, in which case, sucks to be you. I've played both versions. There's two versions. There's a Japanese, which is that Sunsoft? Better press start, haven't I? And then there's a one in America that, to be fair, they pretty much look the same. Are we back in Holland? That sounds like the music from Firefox and Airwolf combined. There was a trick, wasn't there, on Mega Drive? Just stay there. And you could do it to get up to level 15. Definitely harder than the Mega Drive version, because in that version, I can get to the canyon. In this version, I can't get past Holland. Whoa! Going. Hello. We're gonna land. We're gonna land. Come on. That's cool. Don't act like you're not impressed. Shouldn't it be Hang On Man now? Because obviously they're saluting Top Gun, aren't they? Because let's be honest, as I said many times before, Sega stole everything and did not care. And then later on, isn't the Ferrari there? We're in the clouds. Bespin, here we come. See what I did there? Whoa! I just realised I'm shooting fuck all people with my missiles. And when I am shooting my missiles, I'm not waiting for lock-ons. Because that's how I roll. I'm Tom Cruise. I just smile at them and they're blinded, they're dazzled. Oh! Yoink. Oh, that's kind of cool. I do like that, they're flying in a circular motion. Now, if we launched all our planes, imagine about the sheer amount of destruction we can bring, because look at what one bloke can do with 6 lives. Give me an extra continuum and we're fucking cat. Oh. What? Is he supposed to be behind me? Is that why it said the enemy? Because I kind of realised that all these people are the enemy before now, mate. Not really sure why. Might be because they're all shooting shit at me. Yeah, I think he's supposed to be behind. Yeah, he is. He's behind me. Okay, that's kind of cool. Because obviously that happens in the arcades. I thought he was in front of me, which is why I should have been accelerating, trying to dodge him. Yep, there he is. And there I go. Well, there you go. Afterburner 2 on the PC Engine. Not really that much in it between this and the Mega Drive version. I'm actually playing this through emulation, so the screen may be a little bit muddy. But I had to revisit it. I'm going to try and revisit a bunch of the PC Engine games that I have played on my Mini, because why not? Look, why does it say tax at the bottom? Anyway, sorry, random. So yeah, I love the fact that it does medals as well, but this is my favourite home port of Afterburner 2, if you don't count the 32X and Sega Saturn. So, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played this version back in the day, or any of the versions of Afterburner, and which is your favourite one. And if you have any more recommendations of games you would like me to take another look at, because it's fun to revisit games you have not played in, like, in some cases, 10 years. I know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.